What's up, y'all? My name is Quinn, representing KhmerLife. Here today with your boy Vate. Yeah, our local star here. Today we're just gonna ask him a couple questions, you know, get to know you a little bit, let everybody know you a little bit. I know you, I grew up. I know you, so all these questions I already know the answer to, but I'm just gonna be telling the world what it is, right? So let's get down to it, you know. Why don't you tell everyone about yourself?
My name is Vate Soeun. I'm a Cambodian R&B artist. I've been doing this for 20 years now, approximately, right?
Yeah.
Just about 20 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while, man. I've been on this journey of trying to be the great Cambodian icon. You know, that's what I'm going for. But music has been a part of my life, man, for a very long time, since I was a kid.
How'd you get your name and
how it all started?
Yeah, how it all started.
Well, I mean, the name comes from, of course, you know, Vate. Savet.
Yeah.
My mom always used to call me Vate. That's Cambodian saying for Savet, basically.
I used to call you that.
Yeah. So the vegetable juice came up. You know what I'm saying? Tomato juice, whatever you want to call it, that brand. You put the V and the A together, what you get, of course, Vate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jeep and I always thought about, you know, a name for me, and he thought that Savet was one of the good things, but it's too cliche, you know, common at the time, because we use them in our American name. It would be kind of like, you know, not that street, not that edgy.
Right.
So he went for V8 instead. So I agreed to it. Basically, I thought it was
so our boy G.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Yeah, he pretty much shout out to G. He was the one who said, "Hey, V8."
Yeah.
Like, all right, good. I'll take that.
Catchy.
I'll stick with it. And people's gonna make fun of it and go and talk about it. You know?
Right.
Which we were right. It kind of stuck by it.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's it. That's really how we got started with that name, man. And music, you know, came a part of me since I was young, and we kind of stuck by to it after I graduated out of high school and really had nothing to do, you know. And I think that was one of the passionate thing of mine and shit. So I just kind of like kept going with it, man.
Yeah.
Found my ways into it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I know your story.
Yeah.
I've been with you all this time.
Yeah, you see the ups and downs.
Yeah.
You see the ups and downs. You see everything, bro.
I've been to shows with you. But yeah, so no, that's a good story. Yeah, so let's talk about your latest album. I mean, what made you get into music? I mean,
really, what got me into music was, like I said,
besides you know, your talent. Everybody knows you got talent, so
it was just. I mean, at first it was like, you know, growing up poor and stuff, because you're sitting in the project and shit, and our parents didn't have any money, and the dream of people making it and shit, and always having cars and nice homes and all that stuff, you always think about those flashy things, so you always be like, you know what I mean, I want to have those things.
Mm-hmm.
And music was the only outlet you could see that's a grand hustle for everybody, you know what I mean? And the being rich is being a musician. That's the idea back in the days. But as time went by, you know, things wasn't like that. It became more of a passion. It became more of a business. It became more of a hobby.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Everything in that nature. You know what I'm saying? And I just kind of stuck with it, man. You know what I mean? And learned everything on my own. You know, I didn't ask anybody for help. And anybody that I asked for help didn't really come through with it. Just with the people that I had around me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So.
And I think maybe you don't know this yourself, but me being with you for, you know, since the beginning, I think one of your motivations too is that you want to be the first.
Yes, you definitely right. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree.
You want to be the first.
Yeah, wanted to be the first. Wanted to be the one who represented the culture. You know what I'm saying? But, man, I think that's what the passion came. That's where the passion came from too. It was just being that guy. You know what I'm saying? And wanted to show the world that, hey, we got somebody. You know what I mean? And we succeeded in some ways. You know, in some ways. But now it's like the whole world really got to know who I really
am. Oh yeah, man.
You know what I mean? And I think I'm still trying to aim for that. You know. That's it, man.
So now we're gonna talk about who are you inspired by musically. You know, what gives you that inspiration? What do you strive to be?
What made me strive the most, man, it was just, like I said, the part of growing up so poor and you know, the wealth and shit, you know, wanting to have everything that everybody had in life.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, the question is actually, what artists?
What artists?
Yeah.
What artists gave you the influence?
Yeah. What are you trying to sound like?
I mean, Boyz II Men was one of the many groups that actually inspired Adolescent. of course, Tevin Campbell, you know, all the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
You listen to that stuff. We grew up off that stuff,
Tevin
man.
Campbell.
And those are who I learned from, man. I never really had any musical, teachings and lessons whatsoever, I mean, from growing up.
Right.
I've always adapted to TV and, you know what I'm saying, music from the radio and picking up everything by ear, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I freaking got my own money to get my own equipment, I started just kind of like picking up on my own stuff, man.
Yeah.
Inspired, you know what I'm saying, as I go along the way.
So basically, you grew up on Boyz II Men,
Yep.
Tevin Campbell. Who else? Just to name a few of these.
New Edition, man.
New Edition.
Yeah.
First or the new?
I think it was more of the first and kind of the mid '90s. You know what I'm saying? '96 when they had the reunion album. I think that's when.
That's when music was good.
Oof, boy, they don't make music like that no more.
Yeah, right.
It was bad, bro. I mean, I'm talking about like the Bobby Brown crazy era. You know what I mean? My prerogative and shit and all that era right there. Man.
Okay, that's all. Okay.
Yeah, that's dope era, bro.
Yeah. So, what is your favorite part of working in this music industry?
Recording.
That's
I think
your thing,
that's
huh?
the most beautiful, man. The most beautiful process of it all. I mean, a lot of people don't think that's it, but I mean, I believe making the song, the process of the arrangements, process of mixing and mastering and stuff. And that's the thing that gets me the most, man.
Yeah.
When the project comes to life, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
When you see all that you're working on, man, and finally when it gets finalized,
Yeah.
it's like, damn, you did that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, you know, a lot of people don't know how much work
goes into
requires to be put into there, right?
Yeah.
There's, I mean, the only thing they know is the end result.
That's it.
But there's a
process to it.
Yeah.
There's a long process to it.
And we know you put in a lot of work for it.
A lot of work. I mean, I've mastered the pretty much the time of it. The timing of it, and putting how many hours I used to put into it before I started learning how to record on my own. It used to take days. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Days turning into now just hours because I have a format and a method that I go by. Yeah. That I know when I record, it's gonna be done at this much and it's gonna sound as good as I would be spending much days on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now the hours is not as.
Basically, you're saying you honed your skill to be more
efficient.
Efficient.
Yeah, efficient and fast.
There you go.
So I'm thankful for that, man. That's being passionate. You know what I'm saying?
And that comes from putting about 20 a lot of years, right? Yeah,
20 plus years, bro.
Right.
20 plus years. I don't think anybody knows that.
Right. And so, I mean, having said that, you know, you put a lot of work into creating your art, right? So, what do you say is the worst part about this industry or this process? I mean, what do you dislike the most?
You're talking about all around.
Yeah,
all around
like
surroundings and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, the environment, man. I would say that it all depends on you as well, man, as an artist, and who you keep around you, and what you decide to keep around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I've been in the game for that long to the point where I've seen the people that come and go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who would love to get next to you just to do the music. They see something, the potential that you have, and they want to be a part of it. Yeah. You've seen all that, you know what I'm saying? Right. So for me, it's like I love the music, and the music has always been there for me. It's an outlet that I use to channel out, you know, my emotions and my bad times and shit, and to comfort me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But people don't see it like that, though. They see it when you get somewhere and you make some kind of noise. They always want to be around to get a little piece of the action or just want to hang around, you know. But I know who my genuine people are, you know what I'm saying? But that hurts me the most, you know what I mean? Yeah. And being in the position that I am, I think that it's going to come around a lot more often and you're going to have to learn how to move around it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, those are the kind of obstacles that you'll face with anybody. And I get a lot of artists like, you know what I'm saying, like feedbacks and shit, and I tell them, you know what I'm saying, what's going to happen, and the new artist, you know, that comes out. That's actually my next question is, you know, what advice would you have for someone that's wanting to follow in your footsteps? I mean, you know, a lot of people that watch your videos, that watch you, that they follow you, they see talent and they see where you're heading, and they probably want to follow you in the same direction. So, what kind of advice would you tell them? I mean, the thing I would tell them, man, honestly, just focus on your craft. Yeah. And focus on you. Don't let anybody distract you, and even if you You know what I'm saying? I mean, if they ask for help, they beg you for help and whatnot, just, you know what I mean? Tell them it's not the time right now. I would say just give them the little advice that you can and mean no hard feelings from it. Because honestly, you can't help others until you can help yourself.
Right.
And that's just being real. I mean, you know what I'm saying? As much as, because
that's a good advice.
That's an honest.
You can't help others
until you can help yourself. I mean, you're struggling and hanging on by a thread, and you're over here trying to pull somebody else in. You're gonna drown yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing I'm about right now. It's like I'm just trying to make it and get it there, to where if I have a chance to get it there, once I make it, I'm gonna have the opportunity to open up doors for a lot of other people when the time is right. Mm-hmm. But it's just not while I'm trying to focus to and get to my objective. You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna be a distraction overall. Focus on you.
Yeah. So one of the questions that has come up, and I know the answer to this question already, but I'm gonna ask it anyways. So if you didn't become a musician, what would you be doing right now?
Honestly, I'd probably be working a 9 to 5 like everybody else. I mean, which is not a bad thing though, man.
Which you tried, right?
I tried.
You ain't cut out for a 9 to 5.
I ain't cut out for a 9 to 5. I did it, man. I was managing a corporation and shit, you know what I'm saying, a uniform company, you know what I'm saying? But it was just a headache, you know. I was working for somebody else's business, and I wasn't going to do that for the rest of my life.
When you're here to shoot for the stars, I mean, that's...
You can't cut yourself short.
Exactly.
You can't cut yourself short, man. I thought I was throwing away everything, you know what I'm saying? So I had to get back to music, bro.
Yeah. No, I mean, everybody appreciate that you're getting back into music. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure everybody's trying to, you know, wait for the next song to come out from you. You working on anything new right now?
Right now, I got an album that I'm turning into Vate Soeun Music, which is Brother Lynch on a record label.
Oh, okay.
So we've been working on this distribution deal for a long time, and they've been wanting me for the longest, man. But it's just the timing wasn't right, and I had to go through my trials and tribulations to know and understand the business and shit before I get into something. You know what I mean? But they have always been there beside me. So I decided to take something, you know what I mean, I deal with them. And have them release my stuff, you know what I'm saying, nationwide.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, that's what I got going on. And I'm also working on a bilingual album, though.
A bilingual album. All right. No, tell us more about that, because I'm pretty sure everybody at KhmerLife wants to hear about the bilingual album.
For me, R&B was always a thing, man. And I never really, I wouldn't say not embrace my culture as much as I should have. Yeah. But I think I was blinded by that, you know what I mean? Because growing up on R&B thing, I'm always thinking like, hey, do the American R&B, do the American R&B, because that's the scene that I was always in. Yeah. So not saying that I dislike my culture or anything, it's just one of the things that my head was on a different path. Right. And I think I was just stubborn and focused on something else rather than my own, you know what I mean? And finally now I bumped into a lot of people that actually brought it to my attention, and I was like, you know what? They're right. I'm getting older, and I need to embrace my culture more. You know what I'm saying? And I think for me growing up, being really Cambodian, it's only right, man. You know what I'm saying? I think that this is the start of my, you know what I'm saying, new journey. Okay. And I think bilingual album is going to make it happen for me, man. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure, you know, all our folks at KhmerLife wants to hear all that bilingual album. You have any specific song that you working on right now? Right now, I'm just trying to turn on my catalogs, like all the catalogs that's really unheard is in the vault. I'm trying to turn and retranslate all that stuff into, you know, part Cambodian, part English. That last track you dropped, that cover of Ariana Grande. Everybody feeling all that. Feel that, man. Thank you, appreciate that. But that's something like that, you know what I mean? I want to keep it in that lane, you know what I mean? Because what people are feeling right now is just what I want to give them. You know because I don't want to go out and steer off in the direction if this is not what they want. I want to give them what the fans actually want. This time. Well, man, our fans on KhmerLife wants that bilingual, you know? I'm gonna give it to them, man. It's gonna come. So I work hard at that to make sure that we achieve that. All right. So, one of the, I mean, this is gonna be a tough subject as you know, I'm start asking you about one of our close friends, man, just passed away recently. He's no longer with us, and he meant a lot to us, you know. And we talking about our boy the DMR. Yep, yeah. The dream. How will his death
motivate, or not motivate is the wrong word. How does that influence affect the way that you make music from now on? Because I know it's painful, man. I mean, I was listening to his album the other day, and it just made me just had some tears fall down, and
it's really emotional, man.
Yeah, it's so recent and far too soon, right?
I've had to. I sat back for a minute, man, like fucking just thinking about everything that me and him have gone through.
Yeah.
All the stuff that he sacrificed for me from the beginning. Because when me and G was working in the room, had no money and no nothing. We was, you know what I'm saying? We were just some teenager or actually little young adults just trying to, you know, we have a dream and we were trying to fulfill it. And man, this is after Moline, of course, left, and he was the one who actually gave me all the equipment and stuff, you know what I mean, to continue on with my dreams. And Minji was always in the room just trying to work and continue on with her, you know what I mean, our studio time and everything, man. And Dreamer came in and saved us and kind of put in the money and, you know what I'm saying, in his time from his business and stuff that he had at the time.
Yeah, I mean, he had his own business to run, and then at the same time, he was managing you.
Yeah, still gave me his time and everything. Put everything, man, into what I had going on. And it was a success because we were touring from states to states and nationwide. We were making money, and all the money that we were making pretty much he fed us with it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you can't say that a lot of people that you know would actually do that for you. So the loss of him really inspired me to keep going, man, because, you know what I mean, if I quit now, what would happen?
Yeah, it would disappoint him.
It would disappoint him.
Yeah, we wouldn't want that.
We wouldn't want that, yeah, and you know that definitely everything that he sacrificed for it would be all thrown away, you know what I'm saying? So after he passed away, man, I put that album together for him because I knew that's what he wanted. And all the songs that he wrote, which I sung on too as well, I put it in there. Nothing was from me in that album. It was just all him.
Yeah.
You know, even from the Unknown Dangers, track 1 and track 2, then track 1 was my eulogy. And that I had to talk about, you know what I'm saying, and I had to express my emotions on it and my vocals, and then of course with the talking to him, you know, saying my prayers and shit, and just making sure that he hears me.
Yeah.
And everything in that album had everything to do with him. So that was just my thank you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before it was a goodbye and I thank you and be there for me, you know what I'm saying? Look out for me, and I'll see you when I see you again.
Yeah.
You know, it hit home, man, real bad when I did that album. I think I put like a month of effort into that album, mastering, mixing. I had one other guy with me, which was Eric, you know what I'm saying? He helped me master it into as well, but with the mixing and all that, I sat there every day, every night, just kind of like, you know, I mean, hearing his voice over and over again, it was kind of I wouldn't say a scary thing, but just kind of bring back some memories and stuff.
Yeah.
And a little painful at times.
Yeah, that's exactly how I was feeling, hearing his voice, and that Oh My God V8. Remember that?
That made me cry, man.
Yeah, that's what hit me because I remember it took me back to the club in Sacramento.
Where we in Kirby Lane and
shit. Yeah. So
how he begged me and everything.
Yeah.
He drove me, man. Like he really, like no other, bro. Like he really pulled me out of the gutter, man. Just kind of like dragged me out. And like, I need you to do this, man. You gotta do this. Like he could have just not even bothered. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of the exposure you got is because of him.
Yeah. He put a lot of his money into it.
Yeah.
He wanted nothing back, bro.
Let me see that shirt. Yeah, keep the dream alive.
Yeah, this is his lyrics right here, man. Shout out to G-Dub, man. He put all the money into this and the album, you know what I mean? The album G-Dub actually, you know what I'm saying, funded.
Okay.
He put a lot of money into
Do you have any left? I mean, our fans did it.
Oh, man, you know what? I'm going to talk to G-Dub and pressing some more. That album we're gonna press some more out, another 300, you know what I'm saying? So if they want it, just let us know. If we got a lot of demands, I'm definitely gonna reach out and press some more. You know
okay.
So
if anybody wanted to
just get a hold of
me. Okay.
They just get a hold of me, know where to get a hold of me at, or ask, you know, of course, ask our boy from KhmerLife and stuff, and you definitely get the demand. We'll press it out.
Sounds good.
As simple as that, you know what I'm saying?
Sounds real good. You know, if you want to say something to your fans right now, what would you want to say?
I'd just say, man, just, you know, follow your dreams. You know what I mean? And just keep looking out for me. And I'm going to be that guy. And I will be that guy, man. And I'm not going to just sound all cocky and ignorant and stuff. But I'm that person that's going to put us on the map. And I want to be that guy, man. iconic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Been working at this for 20 years, and I know I deserve this spot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're hungry for it, huh?
I'm hungry for it.
Yeah.
And I, you know what I'm saying? For a guy who quit his job and sacrificed a lot for this, you know what I'm saying? And,
right.
And have the love and have the passion and a big heart for a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very caring guy, so I'll be the right person to be in that spot. You know what I'm saying? I deserve it, man.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think right now with the direction of, you know, with some people that tell you like what the people want. Yeah. I mean, it's especially that.
It's making a lot of sense.
Yeah. Especially that bilingual album that we all waiting for. I mean,
yeah, it's gonna happen. I mean, it's just the inspiration comes from a lot of people telling me stuff because I have an open ears.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't ignore shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't ignore like advice and stuff. People think sometimes I do, but I don't. I hear it, but it's all in execution.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And timing.
And timing and everything.
Yeah.
I believe in that a lot, man, because you can't just go listen to somebody and start on it right away.
Hey, speaking of timing though, I mean, when we're gonna get that next track? You working on something right now?
Yeah, definitely, man. I got another cover coming. I got another cover coming, bro.
Bilingual, right?
Bilingual, bro.
Okay.
I mean, it's gonna come, man. I'm gonna keep it very consistent this time. I'm not gonna disappear and go on a hiatus and shit for a long time no more, man. This time when this is working, man, this is what I'm doing, and I make sure the fans get what they want at all times, man. I'm not gonna leave them hanging no more, bro.
Okay.
Man, I promise that. You know what I'm saying? That's word for me.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, fuck it, I'll do it. Constantly thinking of things to do, places where we can make a love, 'cause I wanna freak you. I'll freak you wherever you want, placing my kisses all over you, caressing you so nice and slow, and you. Girl, there's something I want you to know. Whenever I'm near you, my love just comes down. Whenever I see you, I just want you around. I just want you, baby, and I just need you, baby, 'cause I wanna feel you all through the day and the night. Oh, whenever I'm near you, it feels like bedtime.
My legend, man, got me goosebumps. Hey, that's talent, man. And it goes back. That goes back to what I was saying in the beginning, which was, man, ain't nobody heard a voice like yours before,
Thank you.
right?
Appreciate it. Cambodian kid.
Yeah, man, Cambodian
kid from the gutters, the refugee camp, like everybody.
Which is why everybody, you know, all your fans waiting for the next track.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
And we gonna feed them.
Yeah,
we're gonna feed them this time, man. Thank you.
Good. Yeah, no, appreciate you letting us come into your home here and you know, doing this interview, getting letting us into your life and getting us to know you, and you know, for our fans out there too.
Yep. I appreciate it, man. I like to show people hospitality, man. That's what we're all about. So
yeah,
family. So it's all good.
All right, you got anyone you want to shout out to right now?
Big shout out to Brother Lynch, Basic Music, man. You know, so we got an album coming out pretty soon, man. I'll say it in a couple of months. We're working on the process right now. So also get a hold of me at www.v8music. That is v8muzik.net. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just get a hold of me there. You know what I'm saying? Check out my music, and also subscribe to my, you know what I'm saying, YouTube, and then turn on your notification at YouTube at v8muzik, and my Instagram is at v8muzik.
Right.
Appreciate
Instagram, YouTube, you heard it there.
Turn on your notification, because you ain't gonna get the updates if you don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, bro.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.